And it's Ken Kreitzer for CBSI Services at the Direct Marketing Club of New York Luncheon. And we're going to have a very interesting talk today about addressable TV. And we've got three panelists to talk to who are going to address some members of this very long-standing organization. And we'll just start with Jay Stocki from Experian. Jay, good to see you. Tell us a little bit first about Experian.
Sure. So Experian is a data provider. So we have tons of offline data about every adult in the United States. In the addressable TV world, we serve as that go-between. So we use our data to be able to take data from other providers, combine it together, and then work with the TV providers to serve up the exact audience the ad that they want to see. So we can serve an ad to an individual household based on who lives in that household.
Wow, so it sounds like you can help target a lot of advertising. Does it make a difference if it's on a major cable channel or one of the others?
So if you look at the cable TV providers, roughly 2 minutes of every hour of cable inventory is theirs. So several of the providers have now been able to offer it in an addressable manner. So the two major satellite guys, Cablevision, Comcast, and every one of the others are moving to this space, but those are the ones who have spent the money to upgrade their infrastructure so that you can actually do this household addressable targeting.
Very good. Now let's meet Chris Harter of Cardlytics. Chris, good to see you.
Thank you.
Tell us first about your company, if you would.
So Cardlytics represents a network of banks. Some banks you may have heard of, like Bank of America, but also hundreds of credit unions and regional and local banks.
Very good. Well, certainly CBSI has worked in the credit card industry for 30 years on the benefit side. And what will you talk about some of the things that banks might be able to do with addressable TV?
Cardlytics has a very specific role, and so think of us as one side of the equation where Dish Network is the other side, and Experian sits in the middle to securely connect the data and analytics that Cardlytics has to the Dish set-top boxes. So the way that we get an ad from one place to the other is through our data connected through Experian to Dish's set-top boxes.
Well, tell us a little bit about how has this developed in your mind? Certainly a lot of new technology being applied in recent years, and certainly a lot of changes in how the networks work versus a lot of the different cable-oriented companies. How has it changed over the last couple of years using this new technology?
Well, you've seen in the last number of years a lot of money going to digital. It's strange to call it a renaissance, but I think TV is undergoing something of a renaissance as new data, new technologies. The upfronts were really strong this year. You're seeing money flow back into an already really robust TV business, and leaders like Experian and Dish, working with companies like Cardlytics, are really powering that ability for advertisers and agencies to get the right ad to the right person.
Very good. And then our third panelist that's able to join us today at the Direct Marketing Club of New York is John Quinn from Dish Media Sales. And John, tell us a little bit about your company.
Well, Dish Media Sales is a division of Dish Network, and our primary purpose is to maximize revenue opportunities with the 30-second linear inventory that's available to Dish Network.
Okay. And just what are some of the new innovations that you see that that marketers should really be aware of and look into for their campaigns?
Well, addressable advertising, what we're here to talk about today, has really been a game changer in terms of television advertising. The back-end measurement that we're able to do with companies like Experian and Cardlytics to show the effectiveness and the ROI of a campaign has never been seen in television advertising before.
Very good. And how old is your company?
Dish Network has been in business for over 30 years. The Dish Media Sales Division launched in 2008.
Very good. Maybe we'll just ask each of our panelists just to offer one key point that they're going to make in the presentation today to the Direct Marketing Club of New York members.
I think it's about the power of being able to measure true ROI in television advertising. We're going to talk a lot about the ability to target, which I think is incredibly important, but I think the measurement on the back end is really what is the big differentiator for addressable advertising.
Very good. Thank you, John Quinn of Dish Media Sales and Chris Harter of Cardlytics. Again, what would be a key point or two that you're going to want to make to the members today?
Well, the products for agencies and clients are there, and the scale is now there too to have the type of impact when you're looking to get a return from a TV budget. There's enough there in addressable TV now to really have a bang-up campaign.
Okay, thank you. And Jay Stocki of Experian, just a key point or two that you want to make sure the members of the Direct Marketing Club of New York are able to pick up today.
I think one of the biggest things now is that with addressable television, TV media buying is truly in the hands of any advertiser who wants it. It's much like a direct mail campaign now. You can execute a TV campaign for not having to spend $1 million in the upfront.
Very good. And gentlemen, I just want to thank you all for joining us today at the Direct Marketing Club of New York at the Yale Club, and I know everyone will enjoy your presentation. This is Ken Kreitzer for CBSI Services and Direct Marketing Club of New York in Manhattan.
Thanks, Ken.